2020 is the year of disruption. Just when we were all gearing for the new decade, 2020 disrupted our plans big time. We saw our lives and everything else come to a halt. Institutions that we thought were invincible all came crashing in just a few months or even weeks. The coronavirus, the unseen enemy, has invaded our lives, breaking down everything that we held onto, everything that was precious to us. The lives that we had carefully built over the years were torn to pieces in just a snap of a finger. Uncertainty filled the air, panic drove our anxiety, while hopelessness pervaded our hearts. We wondered, what does tomorrow hold for us? Our lives may have been disrupted, but we are still standing nonetheless. This pandemic may have brought us to our knees, but it has also made us stronger than we have ever been. And it is paving the way for our transformation, because 2020 is the year of new beginnings. It is the year where the slate has been wiped clean so we can all have a fresh start. It is time that we let go of the old so we can move forward with the new. This is the year where we allow ourselves to transform into the best version of ourselves. This is the year where we transcend our limitations and go beyond borders. It is the time when Voice Acting Academy transcends boundaries and goes global with the Certified Voice Artist Program. Because 2020 is the year of co-creation. It is the time where we acknowledge that we are not living as islands, but rather are part of a greater whole. This is the year where we have to accept the need to collaborate in order to move forward. The time is ripe to finally cultivate a safe space for both aspiring and experienced voice artists, where they can be nurtured and guided to live their fullest potentials. It is the year where we finally cultivate a new global community that promotes a culture of giving, loving, and sharing, because 2020 is the year of becoming. It is the time that we recognize the greatness of our potentials and finally step up to our higher calling to become voice artists who use their God-given talents to inspire, influence, and empower. This is the year when the Voice Acting Academy becomes a global community of voice artists who will use their skills to make the world a better place, one voice at a time. Voice acting is the art of becoming. I become. I believe. I am. Learn voice artistry only from the best. Join the Certified Voice Artist Program and learn the fundamental skills required of a voice artist. Voice variations. The Voice Master's formula for creating character voices, personal branding, and so much more. Study and collaborate with a global community of like-minded voice artists committed to using their voices to create positive social change. Visit www.certifiedvoiceartist.com for more information and to register.
Hello everyone! Good evening! Welcome to PrompTalk. I'm Kate Vera, also known as Delicate Voice.
And I'm your ViBryan voice, Brian Dave Perez. Great day to everyone who's watching us live from the comfort of your homes. Like all our previous episodes, tonight is going to be special because we will talk about empowering mental health services.
Yep, that's right. And you're probably wondering why we are talking about this. Bakit nga ba hindi? We are in a very uncertain situation and we did not expect that this will take longer than expected. So we're all trying to cope with our activities, work, education, what else, working on your passion, etc. Thriving to get things done, striving to live, and it's undeniable na kailangan din natin talaga magpahinga magpahinga. Parang, wait lang.
Topic.
Paano na yung, mental health ko? Paano na yung mental health mo? Ayan.
Yes naman. As much as we want to say positive naman kasi, hindi pa rin siya ganun kadali. And I've noticed that whenever we ask, kumusta, diba? May kirot dun sa pagsagot kasi hindi naman talaga okay, diba? Nagiging plastic talaga tayo na tinatago natin yung totoo. Anyway, we don't want to make this sound saddening to you. We're sharing our truths and we hope you will also be inspired about what we will tackle later on. As mentioned earlier, we are going to talk about empowering mental health services. Not everyone is open to, visiting rehabilitation centers, consulting experts to deal with their mental health problems. So it's timely and relevant to discuss this at this moment.
That's right. Kaya naman guys, to everyone who is watching us tonight, we encourage you to listen until the end of our episode because we'd like to share with you helpful information and we also look forward that you will all be inspired by our guest. Pero bago ang lahat, of course, magkamustahan muna tayo, no? Sa mga nanonood sa amin, meron tayong currently 2,000 viewers. Grabe, ang lakas naman namin sa inyo.
Ayun, ang dami. Alam ko mas dadami pa yan kasi share nila tong stream na to, di ba?
Oo, grabe. Grabe ang sweet nyo kapag share nyo tong stream na to. As in, sobrang ma-appreciate namin yan ni Brian.
Ayun na, tumadami na, 5,000 na tayo.
Ang bilis yung kausap. Ang sweet nyo naman kausap. Pero, ayun na nga. Don't forget that watching this episode can also give you a chance to win foodpanda vouchers. Foodpanda.
Wow.
All you have to do is, of course, stay tuned and we will flash 3 questions later on or ask 3 questions mamaya that you need to answer. At ang qualified na syempre ay those who will share this stream and yung makakasagot syempre ng mga questions natin ng tama.
Grabe naman yun. You will win by learning. Diba, nanood ka na, natuto ka pa, pwede ka pang manalo. Thanks so much to foodpanda and of course to Papa Lem for giving us 5 foodpanda vouchers that we can share with our lucky winners tonight.
Grabe, diba? Ikaw ba, Brian? Excited ka na ba? Magpa-contest. Gusto ko yung hindi ka lang matututo, mananalo ka pa. Welcome to Shopping. Joke lang.
Okay sana kaso partner, walang foodpanda dito sa Bataan. Sayang.
Nga pero siguro kapag nanalo yung mga tiga-Bataan na nanonood sa atin ngayon, at least pwede na lang i-share sa mga friends nila or sa mga yung mga alam niyo online friends nila sa Manila ganyan or sa ibang parte na merong foodpanda. Of course, para magamit niyo ang foodpanda vouchers, kailangan niyo syempre mag-download ng foodpanda app at intayin ang mga codes na ibibigay namin when you win. Ayun, all you have to do is of course i-share nyo ang aming stream para manalo, intayin nyo ang aming questions. Tapos, there you go. At i-message nyo rin yung Facebook page namin para, maka-attend kami sa mga gusto ninyong ganyan. Pero anyway, ito na nga, ang topic natin for tonight is all about empowering mental health service. Pero bago natin ipakilala ang guest natin for tonight, dahil kasulukuyan, iniintay pa natin siya. Magkakamustahan muna tayo. Nakalimutan natin kanina.
Meron ka nag-comment, ito number 1 supporter to ng lahat ng show
Sino to?
Wait.
Ah,
Ayan, no?
parang familiar yung name niya.
Galante yan, Galante daw yan.
Oo. Grabe, kumamigay ng foodpanda kanina. Talaga ka, mamayat maya. Feeling ko yung guest gustong
Guest
manalo.
Papalim, huwag ka na sasagot mamaya, ha? Marami kang ganito.
Oo nga. Nako, sobrang dami, no? Pero, ayun na nga, Brian, ikaw, kamusta ka naman? Kamusta naman ang iyong, mental health?
Ayan. Katulad nga nasabi ko sa iyo kanina, di ba, mahirap talagang minsan aminin kung ano ba talaga tayo. Pero, sa ngayon, kinakaya naman itong pandemic, yung pag-aaral, itong ating volunteer act, lahat kinakaya naman kasi kailangan tatagan ng sarili, di ba? And kailangan mo rin talaga ng mga taong may mapagkasabihan ka, mga kaibigan mo, kaklase mo, iyan, mga taong malalapitan mo. Of course, your family na lagi naman na andyan for you to support sa lahat ng mga pangarap mo sa buhay. Ikaw ba, partner?
Kamusta na ako?
Kumusta ka?
Ang hirap talaga sagutin, no? Kahapon nga nung may guest kami sa PVG, nahirapan din siya sagutin ng kamusta. Pero siguro, kung akong tatanungin, nahihirapan ako sa mga nangyayari, so mga sabay-sabay. Pero at least, ang iniisip ko na lang, natututo ako. Ayun. Pero, ayun na nga, kailangan ko rin i-remind ang sarili ko na magpahinga din, paminsan-minsan. Huwag abusin ng
Pakitapik kayo sarili. Pakitapik?
Pakitapik ang sarili. Ikaw din, pagsabihan nga yung sarili. Para nagsabay pa tayo dito talagang dalawa, no? Actually, ito rin talaga yung dahilan kung bakit ito yung topic natin for tonight. Kasi nga, we need this
para sa
now
amin yan.
More than ever.
Para sa amin po to talaga, guys.
Oo. Kayo, yung mga nanonood sa amin, 10,000 viewers.
Ayan, merong nag-hello sa'yo, partner.
Hello, Che! Ayan. Nako, si Che, nililook forward niya ang ating guest for tonight. Asa na nga ba ang ating guest? Abangan natin yan maya-maya lamang. Pero, syempre, again, we would like to remind everyone that this show is, of course, sponsored by Papa Lem. Foodpanda. Si Papa Lem talaga. Without Papa Lem, no, hindi tayo makakapagpamigay ng foodpanda vouchers. So we'd like to, invite you guys to share this stream for a chance to win foodpanda. Share this with your friends. Post this on your timeline. Help us reach more people because tonight's topic is very interesting and very informative because this is about mental health service, empowering mental health service. And kaya nga na nabanggit din kanina ni Brian, no, hindi rin talaga lahat parang pagdating sa mental health, no, medyo hindi naman din ako expert, but based on my observations, not everyone would really be parang open to seeking help sa ibang mga tao or pumunta sa mga rehabilitation centers to get what they need na paano ba sabihin yung orientation and all. Ikaw ba, Brian, any inputs? Why do you think this is very important to discuss?
Actually, kaya natatakot yung mga tao, kaya natatakot yung iba to open up is dahil din dun sa nasa society na yung mentality natin regarding na kapag mag-visit ka into an expert like yun nga, sabi mo kanina, mga rehabilitation center, mga psychiatrist, kung tama man yung gamit ko, iba na kagad yung iniisip nila na ay ganito yan, kaya yan ganyan. So yun din yung idadebunk natin ngayon dito sa issue na to, sa topic na to, and talagang magiging productive tong gabi na to. Feel ko magiging maganda yung tulog natin mamaya.
Oo, kasi nga sasamahan namin kayo ngayong gabi at yung tatalakayin nga natin, sobrang halaga niya. Actually, yung guest natin nandito na pero we're waiting lang for her to enter the stream right now, we'd like to invite you to comment down how do you feel right now. Ayan. May na-comment na si Che. Ito. Ganda po ng topic nyo. Looking forward na marami kaming matutunan. For sure, Che! Sino mo naman yung guest natin, di ba? Walang iba naman kundi si Miss Fatin na mamaya-maya makikilala natin lahat.
Yes.
By the way, ayan. Binigay ko na sa kanya ang link. Makakasama na natin siya later on. Pero sige, pause muna tayo from discussing about our topic for tonight. Share ko lang din muna, no, sa kasalukuyan, nagkakaroon ng general meeting ang aming team.
May GMM
wala
kami
tayo
ngayon.
doon. Wala tayo doon. Pero masaya na, of course, ang ating grupo ng mga voice artists, ang ating pamilya ay nagsasama-sama para, alam mo yun, mas maengganyo pa ang ating mga friends, family, future clients na to trust us then because we're really doing our best to give you quality projects with our voice acting skills at hindi naman din magiging possible yun without our certified voice artist program ni Sir Pucholo Gonzalez.
Actually, hindi ko nagulat ako na GMM na pala ulit ngayon kasi parang bilis, parang nung isang araw lang nag-awarding ng mga outstanding, tas ngayon meron ulit, talagang napakabilis ng araw ngayon. And I guess andito na yung iniintay natin.
Yes! Ayun na nga! Ang dami na rin talaga nag-aabang sa kanya eh. I'm sure, ang dami talaga kasi nga, nagko-comment na sila eh. They are listening to us because they are excited to meet the guest.
Okay, pakilala ko na ba, partner?
Go!
Okay, anyways, di na natin papatagalin pa kasi alam namin excited na kayong makasama ang ating guest. And syempre, kami rin naman dahil yun nga, katulad nga namin, sabi namin kanina, kailangan natin lahat ng tulong nanggaling dito sa mga tao na nasa field talaga. So, let us welcome our guest for tonight. Our guest is an artist at Psych Art, owner and founder at Art Pok Official, co-founder and producer at Daji Tab Synergy, traditional artist at Indifrix PH, and COO or Chief Operating Officer at Lifeline Rehabilitation Center. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Fatin Roma.
There! Ayun na nga. Hello, Fatin. Nakamute ka, Fatin.
Hello po. Grabe. Thank you
Ayun.
so much for that very generous introduction. Medyo naloka ako. I never expected that I'll be introduced this way. Anyways, thank you for having me.
Ayun. Fatin, sige, greet ka muna sa mga friends mo na kumakaway sa'yo sa ating comment section.
Oh, wow. Hello to Ma'am Maribel. Hello po. Hala, grabe. Shukining Ma'am Ems. Hello, Ate Che. Hello, Moira. Hello, Attorney Sweet. And, thank you po. Thank you po.
Ayun na nga. So, we are so thrilled to have you, Fatin. And we like having guests kasi na every now and then. And we only talk to, inspiring professionals.
Yes.
So, we are very excited to learn more about what you do as a mental health advocate and, of course, as an artist. So, we're going to talk serious, but let's talk a little about you. So, people don't know as much about your background. Alam mo yun. And you have lots of activities. Sobrang dami, girl. Ayan. So, you're an artist and a mental health advocate nga. And so, talk about how you got to being the COO of Lifeline Rehabilitation Center. And then later on, we'll talk about naman some sort of topics related to your passion and advocacy.
Hello again, everyone. So, actually, there's nothing much about it. Lifeline kasi is a family business in which my parents are the head or owners. So, I am their eldest daughter, so that's it. That's how I became the COO.
Ayun, okay. Thanks for sharing that ha. Pero for sure kasi 'di ba, becoming CEO is like a huge responsibility. What made you para accept that role?
What made me accept the role? Ang hirap pa.
Parang ano yung nag-ano sa'yo, nag-inspire sa'yo na, okay, ita-take on ko 'to, gano'n?
Because syempre, first and foremost, I want to make my parents happy. That's the main reason kung bakit ako nag-start and bakit ko siya in-accept. And second is the future clients. Hindi mo alam kung sino yung pwede yung matulungan in the near future. And mental health is a need. It is really a need. So kapag nandito ka sa field na to and you are a psychology major, talagang mapupursu ka to get this project eh.
Oh, that's really nice. And I think Brian has another question.
Okay, so here in the Philippines, 'di ba, not everyone would be willing to consult experts and seek help in dealing with their mental health problems. Sadly, for some, they think it's taboo. Is this something that you observe as the COO of Lifeline Rehabilitation Center?
Yes. Yes po. Actually, ever since I was a college student pa lang, I believe it's because of the stigma of having mental health disorders, like, how judgmental this world could be. And sometimes they will feel like they will be discriminated, invalidated, judged, or mistreated by others if they'll open themselves to mental health care. It's more of ano na lang tingin ng tao sa akin, type of mentality. So, can I give an example po?
Yes.
Ayun. For example, are you all familiar sa guidance sa loob ng school, the guidance center?
Yes.
And yun, way back high school or elementary, have you ever experienced being afraid of being called to the guidance office?
Yes.
Mm. Ayun.
Kasi 'di ba, during elementary and high school days, you will be called to the guidance office if you made something punishable. For example, tardiness, bullying, medyo being noisy, mga ganon. So nung nag-college ako, doon ko natutunan na guidance centers shouldn't be like that. Hindi siya mostly or merely pang-disciplinary, just like what the students see. Sa guidance centers serves guidance counseling if you are familiar with that. So yung guidance counseling, it is the process of helping individuals discover and develop their educational, vocational, and psychological potentialities and thereby achieve an optimal level of personal happiness and social usefulness. So in other words, guidance promotes mental health wellness. So from there, makikita natin yung stigma why students are afraid of guidance office. That's actually the same of what we talked earlier.
Oh, okay. Grabe. Okay, so ang galing 'no, na from there yun yung parang naging one of the roots nung, uh, like job mo ngayon, like yung advocacy mo ngayon. Now, you want to parang mas kilalanin pa yung Life Learning Rehabilitation Center through their program. So, how do you strengthen your programs and how do you ensure that it will cater to those who need it the most?
In Lifeline, we strengthen and we ensure our service through therapeutic community approach or TC, kung alam niyo yon. So, okay, let me educate na lang a bit. TC is a treatment environment. The interaction of its members are intended to be therapeutic in the sense of standards that involve the dual role of client therapist for each one to fulfill. So meron tayong mga I see meron tayong mga professionals na nanonood. So correct me if I'm wrong, mga masters. So, yung therapeutic community is a tool that we use to prepare our clients for integration to the community as reformed, rehabilitated, productive, drug-free, and law-abiding person. So, isa sa salient feature ng therapeutic community ay kinikilala siya as a place na where individual can change. Meron siyang 5 distinct categories of activities that help promote the change in which we are currently into. Yung tinatawag na rational behavior management, the affective, emotional, psychological aspect, the cognitive aspect, the psychomotor or vocational survival skills, and most importantly, the spiritual aspect. So that's how.
Okay. So, hold on. Ayan. So, ganun para rin yung ways nyo to strengthen those programs. And it's great then na you're really considering yung mga different types of yung mga clients nyo, ganyan. I think sa inyo, sa mga experts like you, may process na dinadaan. Can you parang orient us paano, like basic lang in layman's term, paano nyo siya ginagawa, like from start to finish? For like, sige, sample one client, ganun.
One client. Tawag dito, what do you call that? Pinaka-famous na client, famous. Parang yung pinakamadaming client mostly is drug addiction.
Mhm.
Diba? Yung ba yung gusto nyong malaman, the process, how we, how we
Yes.
accommodate them?
Yes. How you accommodate them, yeah.
First is consent, syempre. Consent from the family. Kapag dinala yung, syempre wala namang nagpaparehab na voluntary, konti lang yon. Mga ganong tao, mostly they are being rehabilitated out of their will. And yan, after makuha yung consent and some papers, they are accommodated sa center. Tawag dito, they will be assessed through the merong mga drug assessment kits kami na tinatawag, mga ganon. And doon malalaman kung talaga bang positive sila sa drugs or not. And after nun, tsaka pa lang sila makakapag-proceed in our therapeutic community approach na programs. Which is, para kasi yung rehabilitation center kasi namin, para siyang school. Like, meron din sila mga lectures, activities, like most academic schools have. Like, we also have sports fest, mga ganon, activities that will enhance their mental health. So, yun, kapag positive sila sa drugs, syempre, they will be accommodated. Minsan kasi, may mga times na it's not just the drugs, di ba? Pwedeng merong mga comorbidity like meron silang schizophrenia, meron silang depression, bipolar, some sort. Yun, kaya meron tayong tinatawag na pre-assessment stage. So, doon siya na bumula. After that, then ang tawag dito, tuloy-tuloy na sila sa program.
Okay. So totoo 'yun kasi hindi ako na-enroll or napunta sa isang rehab. Pero nag-visit kami sa isang rehabilitation center dito sa Bataan, which is the Tomas del Rosario, or I mean, TRC Bataan, Treatment Rehabilitation Center, sorry. Treatment Rehabilitation Center dito sa Bataan. And nakita ko rin at inexplain sa amin kung paano yung process nila sa pagtanggap ng mga patients, ng mga tao na gustong mabago yung buhay nila, yung sarili nila. Kasi dito sa mga centers na to, hindi lang naman yung hindi lang isang aspect ng pagkatao mo o ng buhay mo yung babaguhin, but yung buong pagkatao mo dito. Turuan ka indifferent, physically, emotionally, spiritually, yun yung mga iaano sa'yo. Pero Ate Fatin, as the COO or the Chief Operating Officer, what are the challenges that you encountered sa job mo? And how do you handle these challenges? Kasi COO is one of the highest and I think the second highest rank sa isang company eh. So ano po yung mga challenges na na-encounter?
Challenges, sobrang daming challenges. Pero I guess the major challenge for me is that I have to learn a lot of things pa. I just graduated last 2019 and I don't have my license yet. So sobrang miracle sa akin na I can still do this kahit na wala pa akong license. And what I know pa is kumbaga mababaw pa and really needs supervisions compared to those professionals considering the positions that I have right now. The responsibilities are not a joke and it's quite heavy. So now how do I handle? I'm just forgiving myself for the things that I can't do nor reach for now. I mean, I'm focusing on the things that I can control. Accepting that you still lack something and opening yourself to growth and learning are actually my keys. Kasi the moment I opened myself to growth, I realized that I'm not alone. This is where my mentors came. They are teaching me things that I still lack about so that mafulfill ko yung job or yung certain project na ginagawa ko. I consider Kate as a mentor actually, though we don't do lectures, but I'm really learning from her vicariously because way back, I really don't know how to talk in public and I stutter a lot. Now, I'm still like that, pero tolerable naman na. That's it.
Grabe naman yon, you're doing great naman as always. Kahit wala ako, mag-ano, talk and super duper insightful lagi, kapag kausap ka. So, ayun, grabe at ito si Fatin din kasi sobrang ano niyan, eh, ang galing din niyan mag-resolve ng mga challenges. Kahit mga challenges ng mga friends niya. But anyway, ayun na nga, going back. Ito, what are the programs that amplify your efforts naman? So, I've learned kasi that Lifeline Rehabilitation Center does webinars and online activities which sometimes nagiging part din ako and I'm very happy kasi ayun nga, nagiging parte ako ng magandang programs ninyo. Can you talk us through about these? Bakit naisip gawin ganyan? Nakakita ba kayo ng need na, ayan, go.
Oo. Kasi, ano, di ba? Yes, Lifeline has webinars and Webitalks. We all know that mental health services are not so affordable dito sa Pilipinas, di ba? But it's very undeniable na it's a need. Really a need. So, yun, yung ginawa namin sa Lifeline, we are conducting the benefit webinar series um, uh, in support for Filipino families that affected by the recent typhoons. And speaking of webinar, we have one this coming November 25 that is entitled Basic Counseling Techniques that will be lectured by Dr. Joy Alvi Aranas. Yan, share ko lang. And also, we are conducting Webitalks. This is where we educate people about mental health, wellness, and other stuff that needs to be talked about publicly for free because iba pa din yung my knowledge and we must educate in every way that we can. And we also do telepsychology. It is where we counsel or do therapies with an online platform. It is for those people na may work, may school, or something na doesn't have time to travel or visit an institution but needs mental health support. And for those people who have financial problems, we sometimes give free counseling vouchers na nangyayari lang on our events. And ayun, yun po yun.
Ayun. So, question lang din, curious question. Since nag-adapt kayo sa mga online na mga activities, especially now na pandemic, and ayun nga, nabibigay kayo ng opportunity para mas ma-reach nyo yung maraming tao. May nakita ba kayong parang effects, mga positive na nangyari after doing those things? Parang mas naging open ba yung mga tao sa inyo? Unlike before, na nahihiya sila talaga mag-reach out? May mga instances ba na may mga nagko-comment at nag-reach out while ongoing yung webinars? And kung ano pa, yung mga very interesting na mga happenings.
Yes, actually, I'm receiving a lot of tawag dito, topic requests regarding mental health, like paano ma-overcome yung depression, the work from home, something like that. Problems na they want to be talked about. And pagdating kasi sa mga talks, we sometimes need to debunk those myths. Lalo pagdating sa depression, di ba, famous myths na, halimbawa, they are doing that kapag yung tao na, tawag dito, nagkukwento siya or nagsasabi siya ng signals na, like, parang magpapakamatay na siya. It's not true. So, yun, we debunk those myths in talks. And yun, after the tawag dito, sunod-sunod na webinars and webitalks, they are requesting topics na they want to learn from us. And dumami din actually yung tawag dito, schedule sa amin ng counseling, and marami din pumasok sa amin na patients because of the webinars and webitalks and the online platforms that we are actually doing. And yun.
Okay. And it's really nice, no? Kasi whenever you're conducting these programs na for free, I realize ang dami rin talaga mga, sa field ninyo na would be very willing to volunteer themselves just to give people yung information that they need. I mean, ang daming experts na nagko-contribute sa discussion, and usually 'di ba yung iba kasi they would require pa mga payment, ganyan-ganyan. Pero eto, nakakatuwa kasi Lifeline Rehabilitation Center talaga is very generous in giving, free webinars, mga first aid na, ano yun, mental health first, tama ba? First aid, ayun. Ayun pala, question, tungkol saan ba yun first aid ng mental health, ganyan? Kasi this is something new na I think our audience hindi masyadong na-encounter. Ayun.
About mental health first aid. Actually,
Yes.
matagal na siyang ginagawa, mental health first aid. Hindi lang siya siguro masyado napag-uusapan, pero sobrang na nito. I mean, sobrang tagal na niyang ginagawa. So, yung mental health first aid, ano ba yan? I think nanonood si Ma'am P. Ito yung national program to teach skills para to respond to the signs of mental illness and substance use. Yun yung general term for mental health first aid. And yun, kung meron tayong first aid kapag may mga sakuna, meron din tayo when it comes to mental health. So, yun siya. Yun yung sole purpose niya.
Oo. Actually, ang ganda niyan. Ayan, sige, go, Brian.
Yung dami po ba ng naging mga clients or naging patients nyo before the pandemic and this pandemic, gaano po yung difference niya? Dumami ba siya or umonte?
Actually, hindi ko masabi, Char. Bago pa nag-pandemic, madami na talaga yung pasyente namin. And ngayon, actually, magpo-fully book na kami. Ganun pa rin. Para kasing kapag may lumalabas, our patients are required to to have at least 1 year. Actually, 1 year yung requirement that is mandated by the DOH. So, yun. So far this year, halos marami nang lumabas and marami na ring pumasok ulit. Siguro almost half. Ganun po. Ang naging problem lang naman actually kung bakit hindi na ipapasok yung isang patient is because financial. Yun talaga yung battle between mental health care, the financial matters.
Okay. I think one of the reasons then why Brian asked that question is I think he is looking for a pattern na kung pre-pandemic ba is, yung mga tao hindi masyadong namomroblema mentally, ganyan, or may mga observations ba ang Lifeline?
Yeah. Nung wala pang pandemic, mostly ang cases namin ay puro drug addictions. Ngayon, ang cases namin, kahit doon sa telepsychology namin, pinakamarami ay depression. Parang dumami talaga yung case ng depression this year. And ayun, alam naman natin kung gaano kalaki yung epekto ng pandemic na to in our mental health, that even yung mga tao na wala naman talaga silang mental health issue way back, talagang nagkaroon. And ayun, talagang ang masasabi ko lang is dumami yung case ng mga mental health issue na hindi naman hindi naman siya, tawag dito, parang hindi siya recognizable before. Na hindi nila alam na meron pala silang ganon, not until this pandemic came.
Okay.
Actually, di ba partner, sabi ko kasi kanina, nag-present kami kanina sa UP. So, yung topic namin
Yes.
kanina sa fact-checking is about sa ibang mga statements regarding sa suicide incidents ng mga bata dito sa online learning, diba? And sige, bigay ako ng konti and I think related talaga siya dito. Sabi ng World Health Organization, before pa pandemic, nag-warn na sila na may possible talaga na mag-rise yung mental illnesses sa mundo natin kasi yung pandemic talaga, sabi nila, as the pandemic has taken a huge toll on mental health. Tapos sabi din, aside from putting too much pressure on the country's healthcare system, the COVID-19 pandemic is also taking its toll on Filipinos' mental health. Ito ay sabi ng National Center for Mental Health dahil ang sabi nila, there's a spike in the number of suicide-related calls dun sa mental health crisis hotline nila. Kaya very alarming din talaga at nakakalungkot na, ayun nga, katulad ng sabi ni Ate Fatin kanina na ang pumipigil minsan sa paggamot ng mental health issues natin is sa pera. 'Di ba? Kasi yun nga, kapag wala ka talagang pera, di mo talaga mapapagamot yung sarili mo unless merong talagang susuporta at tutulong sa'yo.
Yeah. And it's really saddening, no? Pero good thing, may mga, rehabilitations like Lifeline who is offering their services din naman. Mga simple efforts din, like for example, yung mga programs and meron din sila mga huge efforts like webinars, di ba? And, ayun, what else? We have another question. Ayan, go, Brian.
Okay. So, at a young age, how did you manage to pull this off? Kidding aside, I mean, we want to know why did you start? What's the inspiration? Or to clarify, why do you advocate for mental health?
Age doesn't matter, Char. As what I've said earlier, I have mentors with me. So hindi ko rin siya magagawa without their guidance and supervision. Yon. So I'm not doing this alone. I started doing this because it is the only way na nakikita namin on how we will reach people that are in need. So my inspirations are my future clients. Being a psychology major, I aspire to be a psychologist. Psychology is a helping profession and our heart is mental health. That is also why I advocate mental health.
That's really nice. Grabe. I mean, as a mental health advocate, sobrang dami mo nang nagagawa din for other people. And sana ikaw din napapangalagaan mo rin ang sarili mo more than, alam mo yun, pinapangalagaan ng ibang tao. Sobrang giving. Yan si Fatin. And, sobrang nakakatuwa kasi I realized being surrounded by, mental health advocates and ang saya na I get the chance to meet them, get to know them. Ang dami mo talagang matututunan from them. Sobra kasi they're very open, they're very understanding, and di talaga rin sila pushy when it comes to advice, which is something na I learned then when I tried to attend one of their mental health first aid sessions. Parang all you have to do is listen to the person na may problema. You don't have to, alam mo yun, push a lot of advice sa kanila, ganyan. Pero, ayun nga, medyo nagiging serious yung topic natin, which is, okay lang din naman kasi, serious topic din naman talaga to. And, ayun na, our goal for tonight is for everyone to learn then from us, from our special guest. And break muna tayo kasi, as promised, guys, meron tayong, we are very generous talaga. Very generous kami. Dahil magbibigay kami ng ng giveaway. At syempre, malakas tayo ngayon kasi sponsored tayo. Sponsored tayo ng walang iba kundi ang foodpanda! The courtesy, of course, of Papa Lem. Thank you so much, Papa Lem. And we are going to give vouchers, foodpanda vouchers sa ating mga lucky winners tonight. And with that, I think, Brian, itanong mo na ang ating mga questions. Later on, i-repeat namin sa end ng ating show. So, there.
Lahat na ba or isa muna?
Sige, isa muna para may suspense
Okay.
ito. Ayun pala, to clarify lang din, ayun. So, ang gagawin namin is i-ask namin yung first question. We have 3 questions kasi. So, itong first question, ngayon to, itatanong namin siya now. Tapos, later on, meron pang second and third. Tapos, i-collect nyo yung answers, i-keep nyo lang sa mga notes ninyo. Tapos, i-reply nyo kapag meron na kaming go signal and the first few na magsagot, I will get a chance to win foodpanda vouchers from, of course, PrompTalk and Papa Lem. Ayan.
Okay, so for our first question, ayan. So, iti-take note nyo pa guys ha, hindi pa kayo magko-comment. Kasi baka mamaya, akala nyo i-comment na siya. So, for our first question, ano yung topic natin for this night? Ano yung topic natin for this night? So, at sa the very first, yun yung nakalagay sa post. Ano yung topic natin for this night?
Ayun. Sige, mag-isip muna kayo. Ito, tinatayo ko lang. Para may reference din kayo, syempre. Ito, yung first question natin. Makikita nyo sa ating banner. Tada! What is our topic tonight? So, I think very obvious naman, no? Na nagmumukbang tayo ngayon. Joke lang. Ayan, meron kayong mga 3 options niya. Tungkol ba sa pagkain? Tungkol ba sa art? Tungkol ba sa mental health? Ayan. Reserve your
Cool,
answers para
Cool,
mamaya.
diba?
Oo.
Cool yung topic naman.
Actually, bigay na nga eh. Nandyan lang, makikita nyo na sa screens nyo.
Oo.
Hanapin nyo na lang kung paano nyo malalaman. Andyan na lang din naman yun. So, ayun. Yun ang ating first question. Pero syempre, sobrang daming nanonood sa atin ngayon. We have like 14,000 viewers. Oh my
Yes.
God! Oh my God!
Ay, 15,000
Ang
na.
dami.
Oh. Kanina, ang dami talaga eh.
Oo, mas nadami pa yan kapag, alam mo yon, shinare ninyo. Ayan, kaya please guys, share this stream kasi yung mananalo lang din ng aming vouchers ay yung share din ng stream namin. So, please, we encourage you to share, help us reach more people to learn from this show. And there you have it. Tapos na ang ating commercial. Bumalik tayo kay Fatin. Ayun na nga. So, Fatin, ayun. We know that you're also an artist. So, gusto namin malaman kung sometimes or most of the time, natatranslate mo yung advocacy mo to art. Ganyan. Why are you very into art? Ano yung mga rewards na nakukuha mo at paano ba nito na-fulfill yung needs mo? Ganyan. Ang daming tanong, no? Pero sige, simulan mo muna sa natatranslate mo ba yung advocacy mo sa art? Ganyan. At bakit ka very interested sa pagiging artist?
The truth is, art is actually my own therapy for myself. I am an introvert kasi. I am having a hard time expressing myself verbally. That's why I'm expressing it through art. So I'm not really advocating it, but sometimes I use it to raise funds for whatever benefit program that we want to curate. So yun lang yun. Yun din. Napufulfill niya yung need ko to express myself.
Oh, that's really nice. Sobrang ang galing niya ni Fatin na artist. Hindi niya lang inaamin. Nahiya siya aminin na sobrang galing niya. Pero anyway, sige, bago tayo mag-jump dito sa ating next question, pabatiin ko lang din muna ang ating mga viewers right now, mga friends ni Fatin at mga supporters niya, mga fans club. Meron, di ba? Ito. Mag-hello ka naman. Ayan. Ay, ito. Okay. Che, kanina nabanggit niya nga na maganda talaga yung topic natin for tonight. And ayan, from Missy Dionella, hello to Fatin, idol. Ayan, from Tina again, hello BB Fatin. Ayan, and some of your friends are also cheering. Ayan, si Attorney Sweet Clean Bercasio, go Fatin, continue to inspire other people. At ayan, si Papa Lem. Fatin lang ang malakas kasi hindi nakakaalam. This is the second time na pinaunlakan ni Fatin ang invitation ng VG8 Radio. Nung una kasi, na-invite namin siya for Footy. Tapos ngayon, we're very lucky to have her sa ating PrompTalk episode for tonight. Ayan. Tapos, ito pa, from Miss Anne Maribel Hapin. So, happy Fatin that you grow, pwede ka ng resource speaker. Opo, talaga naman. At congratulations and congrats to those. Thank you po, Miss Anne. Ayan, Che is very proud of you. Talaga naman. Super proud. Sige, Che, damihan mo pa yung comments. Sige lang, comment ka lang. Ito. From Sir Cheese. Hello, good evening. Hi to fellow voicemate. Hello po, good evening, Sir Cheese.
Batch
Sana okay lang po kayo dyan.
Batch 4 Francis.
Yes, I think nag-batch 3 din ata siya. Batch 3 to batch 4, parang ganon. Ayan, sana nag-enjoy po kayo dyan sa GMM. Ayan, ito from Papa Lem. Ayan. Everyone, listen to Papa Lem. Ayan, pinaghirapan niya daw kunin yung codes. Kaya sumagot kayo. Dahil
Sayang
kung
lang
hindi, lahat ng vouchers siya ang gagamit.
So mag-o-order.
Ayan. Hello also to Edwin Alolod Junior, fellow Lasalian.
Ilalagay ko siya ng sagot. Ay, may 1, 2, 3 na siya,
Oo, grabe. Alam mo, tingin ko naman wala naman talagang mag-miss ng opportunity to win food voucher eh. Kasi ngayon, isa sa mga hilig din natin dahil nasa bahay lang tayo ay kumain. Kumain at umorder ng pagkain. Ayun, at ito, si Che. Parang nag-comment na siya kanina, pero nag-comment siya ulit ng, hello! Hello to Che! Ayan. Taasan pa natin, hello, Che! Ito. Ayan, sabi niya, I need the voucher, Char. I need the voucher, Char. Pwede naman. Basta yung unang tanong, tandaan mo. I-recap naman namin yan. Ayun. Thank you everyone. Really appreciate na nagko-comment kayo. At hello sa ating mga 17,000 viewers on Facebook and YouTube. So please stay with us until the end of the show. At okay, going back. Fatin, bilang isang napakagaling na artist, ay, ipa-flash ko dito yung mga later na pala yun. Later na, para exciting. Kasi, just so you know, sobrang dami na rin art na na-produce niyan si Fatin, and she's also doing collaborations. And later, grateful tayo kasi shinare niya yung mga artworks na ginawa niya. At di namin siya pinilit na i-share yun. Di namin pinilit.
Voluntary.
Voluntary yun. Sobrang thank you, Fatin, ha? Sobrang thank you. Ayan, Brian, ano yung next question natin for Fatin?
Ito na, syempre, diba, dahil nga ang talented ni Miss Fatin as a person, diba, talagang siya, ito na ata talaga yung Lena ng Lagari, eh. Diba? Talagang ang daming...
talaga, sinabi mo pa.
Ang daming ginagawa. Pero, ate, can you show us sample of your works? Or is it okay if we ask you to showcase your skills? Diba? Pero, syempre, mahirap yung kung mag-on the spot ka. Ano na lang, voluntary nyo na lang po ipakita yung mga gawa nyo.
Eto, sige. Ayan! Oh my God, meron siya! Ayan. Nice! Sige. Ayan na, sige. Habang hinihintay natin siya, basahin muna natin ang ating, comment section. Sige. Babalikan natin yan si Fatin. Habang pine-prepare niya ang mga, mga artworks na
Wait,
excited na tayo
meron para
makita?
sa'yo.
Ang taas ng energy ni Kate! Hype yarn! Oo nga eh. Actually, medyo masama pa yung pakiramdam ko. Char. Masama pa
Talaga
yung
lang.
pakiramdam ko neto.
Ay, wait lang. Eto,
Ayan, sige. Go.
para sa'yo to.
Basa-basahin mo.
No need
Ay,
to say, magkakalat
no need to
daw
say,
siya doon.
magkakalat ako.
Kasi,
Kasi,
isasend niya daw yung kalat pics mo.
Isasend niya yung kalat pics mo. Fatin. Ayan na nga si Fatin bumabalik na. Sobrang supportive, no, ng kapatid mo sa'yo.
Yeah.
Alexis, hello. Thank you for watching and chinicheer ka niya. Ate, pakita mo sis. I'm an artwork.
Wow.
Ayan. Ayan. Sige. Ito na nga, Fatin. Go ahead. Ayan.
Okay, first of all, brother, nanonood ng ating mother, stop it. Kailangan mag-isip tayo. So, wala akong
Hello
art.
po, kay tita.
Ayun. Wala akong artwork actually here. Hindi naman kasi ako oriented. Nasa ano ko ngayon eh. Wala ako sa mismong bahay namin. So, I'm at 13. So, ito lang yung meron ako which will be used in our tiny art gig for next week at SM South Mall. So, ito siya. Yung mga Polaroids na I painted.
Oh, painted. Wait,
Wow.
sige, zoom in natin. Ito. Cool!
Wow.
So, siguro pwede mo kaming like i-share yung story behind every art.
Behind every art, yung ano lang siya, mga songs na napapakinggan ko, the vibes ng every songs na napapakinggan ko. And di ko na maalala kung ano yun. So, sobrang dami kong napapakinggan. Pero this is the moon, nung sobrang ganda niya. And ito yung na-draw ko. And ano ba? Ito yung ano, panahon ng pandemic na gustong-gusto kong mag-camping pero hindi ako makalabas. Kaya nag-imagine na lang. And eto, yung bintana lang namin to, kaya mag-alala, bintana lang to na may magandang sunlight.
Grabe.
Ito, the moon with the sky. And the other bintana ulit na may reimagined color lang. And the pink skies, actually Pinterest inspired ito. And then, ito din, Pinterest inspired lang. And this one too. Gusto ko mag-travel. I love traveling. Kaso dahil pandemic, hindi rin tayo pwede. Hindi tayo pwede too much travel. Super layo. And
Ang
yun
ganda.
Yes,
I mean, mukhang
super.
photo.
Mukhang totoo.
Oh. Sorry. Pero anyway, pamain po dun sa moon. Ayun na nga, Fatin. Meron din kami mga nakuha din na artworks na binigay mo sa amin. At ipa-flash namin dito. Tapos, kwentuhan mo naman din kami paano, anong inspiration behind it. So, this one.
Yan. Ginamit ko yan nung, meron tanong dyan nung exhibit about, nakalimutan ko na yung tanong, pero yung exhibit na yan, ginanap siya noong last February, February 2020. Ang tanong yata dyan is, nakalimutan ko na talaga, but it is with Under Mommy Gwyn. Pinasa ko siya na artwork, gano'n. Sa isang exhibit lang. Dyan kami nagkakilala ni Ate Jari Constantino.
Oh, si Miss Jari V, na isa ring host dito sa VG, at fellow voice mate natin. Diba? It's a small world after all.
Naalala ko na yung story. That is actually me without a face, yon. Parang yung inner, yung nararamdaman ko at that moment is I'm strong, pero I don't have the face to share it with other people. That's what I'm feeling way back. Parang I don't have the courage to show it to other people kasi feeling ko I'm not that worthy of to share, ganon. Nobody.
Okay. How about this naman?
Ayan. I just tried pointillism with a body. Nag-aaral lang ako how to do pointillism. The dots, the tiny dots, yun. one pen lang yung gamit ko that time.
Grabe.
I spent 1 week
Okay.
studying.
1 week.
Yeah, 1 week.
Grabe, ang tagal. Pero ang ganda. Ito. How about ito naman?
Recent sketch lang yan. Because I'm a curly hair, you know. I have curly hair and when I'm trying to... Wala lang. It is actually based on a song. Based on a song yan eh. Wait lang. Ano bang song yan? I forgot the song. I really
Sige, pero-
love women's body. Sobrang expressive kasi ng mga yan.
Pero looking at this, no, parang it symbolizes strength din. Kasi alam mo yun, kapag nagtatali na ng buhok yung babae, it's game on.
Parang
Ayan, pero
sabi nila it's more of yung artworks ko daw parang women empowerment.
Ayun.
Alam ko na kung saan siya galing sa di ka sayang ng Ben and Ben. Yun, yung caption ko kasi
Oh!
Ay,
sarili mahal. Yun, doon siya inspired.
Sige, flash na
Kaya-
natin.
Kaya nagtali ako ng buhok kasi pinili ko na yung sarili ko, Char.
Oh, sarili mo lang talaga. Nung pipiliin mo na lang. No,
Yung hashtag jowain na sarili.
ayun, natutunan ko kay Fatin. Jowain ng sarili. Pero joke lang yan. Pero, ayun, mahalin mo muna ang sarili mo, no? Isa din yun related naman yun sa topic natin, mental.
oo naman.
Ito.
Siyempre.
Ayan na nga ito. Si Che. Girl power. Alexis.
Kitang-kita ko
Ayan.
yun.
Aiming for another one this time. Charot. Ayun. Naalala ni Papa Lem si Alexis, nanalo din last time daw ng foodpanda.
Kaya
Tapos-
aiming daw siya for another one.
Ayan. Asa na si
Tiro daw ng
Tita?
foodpanda.
May sinasabi si Alexis. It's just mother.
Ox lang yan. Tapang?
Pa.
Ito pa. Ako ipakita mo sis. I want artwork. Asa na nga ba si Alexis? Baka gusto niyang sumali. Dahil artwork daw siya. Ayan na nga. Naging online selling. Pamahin daw po. Ayan. At from Cheden, piliin ang sarili, left trip yung jowain ng sarili. Si
Ano
Fatin
ba
lang yung
sabi
mag-advise ng ganun. Oo.
Walang iba yun.
Jowain na. Walang iba talaga. Ayan. Pero Fatin, gaano katagal ka mag-work on mga art? Usually, ano yung mga nagiging inspiration mo when it comes to your art?
Women's body. Yun. Kasi 'di ba, women's body are so expressive in every detail kasi it gives me the powerful vibe and I can't even explain it through words. Tsaka ano lang, simple hacks. I'm a woman. So kapag meron akong detail na nakalimutan, tignan ko lang yung sarili ko, that's it.
Okay. Gets? Oo nga naman.
Lalayo ka pa ba, di ba?
Oo nga. Pati!
Ano ba?
Anyway, ayun na nga. Pero somehow, yung art ba, something na nakakapag-relieve din ng stress mo, nakakapag-cope ka with your, whenever you have problems, ganyan.
Yeah, actually. Kagaya nga na sinasabi ko, siya yung aking therapy. Kasi, di ba, hindi naman ako masyadong nakikipag-usap. I mean, hindi ako masyadong nakikipag-interact to other people. Madalas akong napapagod sa tao. I mean, it's not that hindi naman ako antisocial. It's just that it's me, yon. I prefer to do things alone. And, yun. Kapag merong mga bagay na hindi ko ma-explain through words, I just paint and paint. Nagiging exhausting lang naman yung painting kapag you have to do it for others eh. Like commissions, kaya hindi na ako nagka-commissions ng sobra because ang exhausting niya. And yan.
Actually makes sense, no? Kasi parang sometimes mas mahirap nga, parang mas draining nga when you parang sell your passion minsan, no?
Oo, kasi
Nakakaubos siya kasi
you have to follow their standards eh. Kung ano yung gusto nilang kalabasan nung gagawin mo. Not how you want to do it actually. Meron kang standards na kailangang sundin. Like, kailangan mo maabot yung ganitong detail, kailangan sobrang ganun. Which is sometimes nagiging art block na lang kasi hindi mo kayang ma-fulfill. And yun lang yung downside nung ganun, nung things like that.
Kasi kapag
Okay.
kapag painter at saka yung mga artist talaga, mostly talaga and yun sa mga results or mga ginagawa nila is their representation of themselves. Kumbaga, sila yun yun yung drawing nila. So kapag may ibang nagpapadrawing, hirap talaga rin silang i-express din yung gusto ng iba. Kasi syempre, kapag artist ka, yung gusto mo talaga yung gagawin mo. Ang hirap din kasing gawin yung mga bagay na hindi mo talaga gusto, di ba?
True.
Mm-mm.
It
That's
generally applies to everyone.
Oo. At ayun na nga sa mga viewers natin, if you have questions then, if you need advice, I think kung kaya naman, di ba, why not? We can address all your concerns here, or if yun nga, yung mga advice, libreng-libre namin yung ibibigay yan dito sa PrompTalk. Pero eto, ang daming nagko-comment, pa-shout out daw from Faye Aloot. Ayan,
Hi,
pa-shout out
ate.
daw.
Shout out.
Hello also to Karshi, our fellow voicemate who's watching us
Hello.
right now. Hello po.
Wala ka sa GMM.
Grabe naman, sobrang supportive, ha? Kinikilig kami. Nag-multitask kayo, GMM, tapos PrompTalk. Okay, ito. Si Papa Lem, go Kate, go, love thyself for... Ano yun? Thine own self is love. Taray. Romeo. So, ayan, ito. From Alexis, my sis likes her personal space so much that she prefers to be alone.
Excuse me, correction, not like, it's love.
Alexis, tinasa kilig ng ate mo.
Bawi.
Ayan na nga. Bawi. Ayan. Our next segment naman ngayon is going to be fun.
Actually, partner, before tayo mag-proceed dyan, magtanong muna.
Ayan, sige. Magtanong muna tayo. Go!
Second question natin. Okay. For our second question. Ito, napakadali na ha. Sinusubo na namin sa inyo yung mga tanong ha, at saka yung mga sagot. Pang ilang episode na ang PrompTalk ngayong gabi? Pang ilang episode na ang PrompTalk ngayong gabi? Mahirap siyang sagutin, guys, ha? Wala siya dyan sa paligid.
Oo.
So, yung first question is, anong topic? Second question, pang ilang episode na ngayong gabi?
Wow! Sana pwede ako sumali, no? Kasi sobrang gusto ko manalo ng foodpanda voucher from Papa Lem. Kasi sobrang dami niya talaga ng foodpanda vouchers and gusto kong bawasan. Ayun.
Hindi ka
Anyway,
pa nanalo
guys.
kanina?
Siyempre, nag-a-attract na sumali sila. Sinupuking mo ko. Anyway, eto na nga. Ayun. Guys, sumali na kayo please lang. At saka kung nanonood kayo ngayon, please share nyo na rin tong video kasi nga, dami-dami natututunan. At saglit lang din naman tayo magkakasama pero busog-lusog sa information. And eto, si Papa Lem, hello to Papa Lem. Grabe si Gregor. Uy, Gregor talaga yan. Hindi Alexis, Gregor. At, ayan, Fatin, sabi ni Alexis, nangwa-warshock ka daw. Ayun. Hindi naman daw po, Papa Lem. Okay, go na tayo sa atin.
Ayan. So, totoo talagang we are really enjoying this kontutunan. Pero, cut muna natin yung sa mga, serious question. Let's have a fast talk. Ready ka na ba? Si Fatin?
Oo, pero bago tayo mag-proceed sa fast talk, bakit nga ba tayo may ganito? Wala lang. For fun. Hindi, joke lang. Pero syempre, para may, entertainment, ganyan. Para mas makilala pa natin yung si Fatin. I-judge natin siya based.
Ano yan?
Hindi biro yung mga guests natin, di ba? So, dapat may pa-fast talk tayo.
Ready ka na ba, Fatin?
Medyo.
Nasa-stress na ata siya sa atin. Sige, ito na. Go na, Brian.
Okay, let's start the fast talk. Sleep or adventure?
Ang hirap adventure na lang.
Adventure, grabe. Kayo na bahala kung anong gagawin nyo sa mga facts na ito. Ito. Ating second question, of course, kasi si Fatin, na-recruit ko na yan sa My Little Pony fanbase. Welcome to Ponyverse, charot. Ayan, Rainbow Dasher, Twilight Sparkle.
Oh, I like them both. Pero Twilight Sparkle ako.
Twilight Sparkle. Okay, si Twilight Sparkle kasi super responsible. Ayun, naka-ready. Okay, mas fun siya sa akin. Ito, next question.
Next. 2018 or 2020?
2020, always the present.
Oo, parang gano'n. Parang past or present yan. Nilagyan lang namin ng 2018 or 2020. Para ano yan? Ayan, sagot. Na, ikaw.
2020 na, always the present.
Ay, 2020. Okay. Oh, nice. Bakit? Sorry. Bakit?
Kasi hindi mo na mababalikan yung past. There's no such thing as going back in the past.
Hindi. Kaya naman, kung ititignan mo yung buhay mo before noong 2018 or ngayon, kung 2020, ano yung mas tingin mong mas okay?
Ako, 2020 pa rin. Oo, kahit may pandemic, 2020 pa rin. Kasi 2018, pa ako nun but I'm still a potato nun. Ngayon, french fries na ako, gano'n.
Ang flavor. Sure. Ayan, sige, ganyan. Saya, no? Okay. Next question. Day job or passion?
Aray, ha? When I have them both, Char.
Hindi, isa lang.
I chose passion na lang. Ganun.
Tito, pinili yung passion. Joke lang.
Ito, passion, di ba? Sige, relate natin dito. Painting or drawing?
It should be both. Kasi when you draw, when you paint, you draw din naman. Ganun.
Oo nga naman. Sorry, di namin naisip yun eh.
Anyway. Lights off.
Lights off. Lights off.
Ryan?
Yun lang.
Okay. Love or friend?
Love a friend.
Love a friend.
Love my friends.
Agree ka ba doon, Brian? Love a friend daw, oh.
Friend
Ay,
muna,
nako.
no? Bago lovers.
Grabe. I think ito talaga yung maaalala nila sa topic natin ngayon. Yung fast
Ay, ito,
talk na
curious
part.
lang ako. Morning or evening?
Evening. Evening. I'm a night person.
Night person. Ano oras mo sinisimulan yung araw mo ba? Gabi din. Joke lang.
Yeah.
Bilang night person. Anyway. Sorry, natatawa na ako. Saya-saya natin dito sa PrompTalk Energy! Grabe, anong oras na ba? Grabe, 9:50, diba? Sobrang punong-puno tayo ng energy. Eto, magbasa muna tayo ng comments, no? Bago
Wait
tayo
lang, may
maging
tanong si
serious.
Papa Lem.
Ay, eto si Papa Lem. Passion o pension?
Pension, Papa Lem, yes. Pension.
Practical o
Ayun.
practical?
Sabi ni CJ, dun tayo sa passion. Char.
Sige, mami. I will.
Ayan. Eto, si Papa Lim, alam mo si Papa Lim, gusto niya talaga ipamigay na lang yung foodpanda vouchers, no? Sinabi niya na yung answer, episode 9.
Kasi madami sa kanya. Galante kasi si Papa Lim eh.
Oo, grabe. Kaya dahil malapit na ngayong Pasko, mag-message na lang kayo kay Papa Lim. Anyway, hindi ko talaga kaya Okay, sige, go. Che, I assume na lahat tayo may artistic side. Paano po napapalabas ng host yung artistic side nyo? Ang gaganda ng boses niya. Ay, bumalik ang
Thank you
tanong!
po.
Thank you po. Paano napapalabas ang artistic side? I think, Brian, ikaw muna sumagot.
Ba't parang ano ka nga, partner? Parang naging mahinhin ka ngayon.
Ano kasi nahiya kay Che sa sa question niya.
Join
At paano daw
Siba po.
napapalabas?
Yun po yun.
Ay.
Join Siba.
Ang galing! That's right. Siya yung Certified Voice Artist Program and our mentor, the greatest voice master. Ayan, si Sir Pocholo Gonzalez. At ito na nga, My Little Pony besties talaga tong si Kate at Fatin. Ayan. Tama naman. Ako si Pinkie Pie. Ha? Tas siya si Twilight Spark. Sige, push natin to. Ay, tayo na nakaka-relate. Anyway, ito. Passion fruit daw.
Okay.
Alex, saan ka? Dami kong friends, te. Paano yun? Ayan.
Love them all.
Of them all.
Ayan, magandang tanong daw. That's it for our PrompTalk, Fast Talk. May habol ko pa ba, Brian?
Ay, ano lang. Hindi siya fast talk, pero question lang. Related dun sa passion na sinagot niya. Ate, meron ba kayong childhood dream before na hindi nyo natupad ngayon?
Oh, yes, meron. When I was a kid, hindi naman na kid, siguro mag-fast forward tayo. Before ako mag-college, nag-take ako ng UPCAT. I passed sa UP Diliman as magte-take sana ako ng architecture or fine arts, so maalin. And syempre, as a Caviteña, probinsyana, like that, my parents disagreed with that. And yun. That's why hindi na pursue yung gusto ko maging maging architect in the future. And that's why nag-down ako to psychology.
Okay. So,
Kaya mo naman yung itong field na where you are right now. I mean, no regrets ka nun. Or somehow, nagustuhan mo na rin eventually yung field na nandito ka. Ganun.
Yeah, oo. Nagustuhan ko na rin. It took me a lot of time before I realized that actually na mahal ko na tong field. Tsaka kung meron man akong pinag-effortan ng sobra, ito yun eh. Like, I gave all my energy to this tawag dito field. So, hindi imposible na hindi mo mahalin. Kasi you are really immersing in this field na eh. And nakita mo yung mga tao na they need you in the future. And you are helping people in your way. It's impossible na hindi mo siya mahalin. And yun. Sana all minamahal daw.
Sana all minamahal. Sino yan? Si Alexis ba yan?
Hindi, yung utak ko.
Yung utak mo. Okay. Okay pa ba tayo? Okay pa. May energy.
may pahabol na fast talk.
May pahabol. Dahil fast talk, sige. Ayan.
Skirt or pants.
Fast talk, skirt or pants daw.
Not all. Not all.
Ayaw mo. Dress, ganon. Ano?
Hindi. Walang skirt or walang pants. Ganon. Not all.
Naglag ako. Fatin. Guys, huwag niyo pong kakalimutan, meron pa po tayong PrompTalk next week. Hindi po mawawala ang aming show. Ito na. Sige na nga, balik na tayo sa Q&A natin. Ay, sa ating session, ito. Of course, before we let you go, gusto namin, of course, Fatin, mag-share ka naman ng inspiring message to everyone who's struggling sa kanilang mga internal struggles, ganyan.
The first thing is focus on the things that you can control. Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina. Focus on the things that we can control. Kasi based on my experience, I tend to overthink the future. Like mga 5 years ago pa, mga ganun yung, 5 years ago, 5 years ahead yung ating mga naiisip, ganun. Ang tendency kasi is dahil nagkaroon ng pandemic, nasira yung ating mga goals, like yung sarili nating timeline. So, again, yun ay isang bagay na hindi natin nakokontrol. And talagang may stress ka or mas high yung risk ng depression kapag nag-focus tayo sa mga bagay na hindi natin kayang panghawakan. Next is know when to rest. Kailangan natin yung, kailangan alam mo, tsaka pinapakinggan mo yung sarili mo kapag alam mo na pagod ka na. Kasi you really need that and you deserve that. Next is do what you love. Iba pa rin kapag mahal mo yung ginagawa mo eh. Like you excel at that level. Kasi no matter how hard things could be, alam mo na ginagawa mo siya kasi mahal mo siya. And next is yung practice self-care. Kailangan natin ng mahalin yung sarili natin at alagaan yung sarili natin. And kailangan din natin nung natutunan ko to sa ito yung natutunan ko sa My Little Pony, the ViBryan. Be yourself but better. And yun, share ko lang naman, maisingit ko lang kasi that is actually what I'm applying to my life right now. And ayun, syempre, mental health is as important as physical health. And I also want to say that practicing self-love wasn't that easy. It's not just sleeping or doing what you want to do, simply. It's a matter of discipline. This is where growth actually begins. I'm saying that based from my experience. The moment you engage in practicing self-love, that is where you'll realize how beautiful your life is and you are important. To those who are struggling with their mental health, embrace your process. You matter. You are important. Your emotions are valid. You deserve all the love this world could give. And the most important thing is never forget to seek help. And yun.
Wow. And we'll end on that note. Thank you so much, Fatin. This has been great. And just to recap all the items that you've shared, of course, unang-una, itatak natin sa ating mga isipan. Ayun, focus on the things that you can control. Second, know when to rest. Know when to rest, guys. Know when to rest. Do what you love. Check. Practice self-care. Ayan. And ano ulit yun, Fatin, yung sa My Little Pony?
BYBB. Be yourself, but better.
BYBB. Okay. BYBB. Sabi na sa inyo, maraming natututunan sa My Little Pony. You guys should watch on Netflix. Talaga pinromote eh. Anyway, thanks again, Fatin, for joining us. Before we let you go, babatiin muna natin sila. Of course, si Krisha made David. Hi po, Lods daw. Fatin. Ayan. Papa Lem. Itong si Brian masyado rin. Si Vap is life. Eto. Sana all daw pinag-e-effortan ng sobra. Ayan. Sabi ni Papa Lem, skirt. Ito, ayan, sige. From check, go, Brian.
Hi, Kriji, hi daw. Sabi niya, hi, Kriji, may David. And syempre, kay kapatid mo, seeking help is never a weakness. Yes, that's right. So with that, I think, mag-ask muna tayo sa kanila ng last question natin for this night and this episode. So again, our first question, ano yung title or ano yung lesson or topic natin for this episode? Second is, ano na nga bang pang ilang episode na ang PrompTalk ngayong gabi? And for our last, eto na, magko-comment na kayo dito. For our last question, COO of what rehabilitation center si Ma'am Fatin Roma? Ayan,
Sabi
the
niya,
best namin
blank
yung sinabi.
rehabilitation center. Ayan.
Yes, blank rehabilitation center.
Ayan, comment na kayo guys bago pa kami hindi nag-end. Before we end this show, please comment your answers. We'd love
Pero
to
syempre,
read them.
habang nagko-comment sila dyan, at the Fatin, please promote your Sockmet account.
Yes, please.
Social media. So, I think just follow and like Lifeline Rehabilitation Center on Facebook, and we also have Instagram at Lifeline PRC, and yon. Yung social media ko, I don't think I need to promote that, ganon. Yung ano na lang, Lifeline na lang. And thank you so much.
Ako na magpa-promote para kay Fatin. Please follow Psychex Art, Art Pokpok Official. Ayan, follow nyo yan ha. Kailangan i-follow nyo yan. Please support Fatin all the way. Char. Ayan, thank you Fatin. We really enjoyed this episode. Diba no, Brian? Sobrang nating na-enjoy at very light but full of learnings and very inspiring. Ayan. Noted po sa mga mental health tips, and we hope na na-inspire mo rin yung mga nagbabalak na magkaroon ng mga mental health service na mas pagbutihan pa nila yung work for other people and be generous enough to share what they have, share their resources para dun sa mga tao na walang enough na, capacity to get the need na kailangan nila. And ayun na nga. Thank you, Fatin. And ayun, we will follow you on your social media accounts, and of course, we will visit Lifeline Rehabilitation Center Facebook page. Do you have upcoming shows, Fatin? What are you doing? Ayun. Ano yung mga upcoming shows ba yung Lifeline Rehabilitation Center na kailangan namin i-look forward to?
Upcoming shows. This November, we have benefit webinar series. Yung title niya is magtuturo si Dr. Joy Alvi Aranas about basic counseling techniques. Yon. This benefit webinar is for families na naapektuhan ng ating ng recent typhoons na dumaan, the Ulysses, the Quinta, and so on. And ayun. Yun lang yung event ni Lifeline for this month of November.
Okay, thank you so much, Fatin. Thank you so much for for accepting our invitation. Thank you to Lifeline Rehabilitation Center. And sige, last one na, recap mo, Brian, yung mga questions. I'm sure meron nang nanalo, nakita ko dito sa comment section, pero
Yes. Okay, for our first question, we have what lesson or ano yung lesson and topic natin for this night. Second is pang ilan ng episode ang PrompTalk ngayong gabi. At pangatlo, anong pangalan ng rehabilitation center na kung saan si Miss Fatin Roma ay ang kanilang COO, Blank Rehabilitation Center. Magkakasama guys ha, magkakasama sa isang comment ang lahat ng mga sagot.
yes, answer all these questions para manalo kayo ng tan 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 tan. It's here. Let me find it. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, di ko flash. Ito. Foodpanda! Thank you again to Papa Lem.
Papa
We
Lem.
are, sponsored by Papa Lem and Foodpanda.
Foodpanda.
Okay,
Isa
there
pa
you
lang,
go.
Isa pa lang.
Fatin, we will let you go na. Para makapagpahinga ka na rin at magawa mo pa yung mga kailangan mong gawin. Thank you, Fatin.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you po. Bye.
Yes! Grabe! Brian, ayun. Natapos na ang ating episode for tonight. Kamusta ka naman before we end this episode? Okay ka
Ano
lang ba?
naman, okay lang. Ayos naman siya. Medyo, ayun nga, maraming knowledge, maraming insights, maraming lessons na natutunan na syempre bigay at pinaalala sa atin ni Miss Fatin Roma from the Lifeline Rehabilitation Center dito sa ating episode 4 to 9. Ikaw ba, partner?
Yes.
Kamusta?
Na-remind ako na alagaan ko yung sarili ko. Sana gawin ko yung mga na-advise sa atin, di ba? Pero, thank you, Fatin. Thank you po talaga sa mga learnings na na-share ninyo. At, ayan, ipipromote namin, we will help promote Lifeline Rehabilitation Center and all your programs din na gagawin for other people. At, yes, Papa Le, meron ganun kaming kumusta para, alam mo yon, ma-refresh. Nagkamustahan. Okay pa naman kami, Papa Le. Ayan, sige. Ito na nga yung nanalo. Ayan. Che, Remo, ayan na, congratulations to you. Na-answer mo all the questions. First one, the topic is let's talk about mental health service. Sige guys, pwede nyo naman itong i-copy-paste para manalo din kayo ng vouchers. Tapos, to episode 9, that's right. And the third is Lifeline Rehabilitation. Sige, habang hindi pa kami nag-e-end, no, pwede pa kayo mag-join dun sa giveaway namin.
First ilet ba, partner?
Oo. Ayan. Krisha, hello! Hello po sa'yo. Sana okay ka and healthy and safe. At, ayun na nga. Papa Lev, thank you for staying with us. Can I just say, oh my God, taray nung kanta, hindi ko napansin.
Medyo masakit yung kanta.
Sorry. Pero, ayun na, before we go, we want to thank everyone for staying, and can we just say na itong episode na to, sobrang dami ninyo talaga nag-stay with us from the start. Ayan, ngayon paed na rin tayo at sana makasama namin kayo sa next week sa aming 10th episode na ng PrompTalk. At abangan ninyo po ang aming guest kung sino nga ba. Exciting. Please stay tuned sa VG8 Radio. Ayan, from Kirsha, yay! You won another food panda voucher. Ito, si Miss Ruby Clarin, pa-shoutout po. Pa-shoutout. Ito na po, shoutout na po kayo. Ayan, Miss Ruby Clarin. Good evening po. Thank you po for watching.
May entry naman si Papa Lemo.
Lifeline Rehabilitation Center. Ayan. Thanks to Che. Thank you, Che, for staying with us sa show. And, oh my God, we received good news. Grabe, ang saya. Kasi, nag-message sa akin si Fatin. Wait, natatawagan ko lang siya para bumalik sa stream, ha? Wait lang. Hello, Fatin. Bumalik ka sa stream. Oh my God, andito. Sorry, natamaan ko. Ayan. Fatin, hello! Ano yun? Ano yung i-announce mo for us?
Hello,
Fatin. Oh.
Bakit
ayan.
ako? I already PM'd you.
Gusto ko lang ikaw yung magsabi. Ayan, go. Nahihiya pa siya. Sige, guys.
For all the viewers here, for all the viewers here, Lifeline will give free counseling consultation voucher to I think 5 people, and yun. Here, wait lang, meron ba akong sample here? I think meron akong sample here.
Wow! Free counseling consultation voucher. Sige, ito na, Fatin. Magko-comment na kami kasi kailangan namin. Anong dapat namin i-comment, Fatin? Or mga viewers? Will this be an online consultation or do we have to visit Lifeline? Or pwede naman?
Pwede siya virtual, like what we do, telepsychology.
Ayun. So, ang mananalo na 5. Okay, sige. Ganito na lang, guys. Transferable. So, pwede nyong i-gift sa mga friends ninyo, sa loved ones ninyo, sa
Ay,
family.
maganda to.
Ang ganda. Ayan,
Wait, magko-comment
sige, ready
din
ka
ako,
na,
ha?
Brian, ha? Okay, sige, ready na tayo. Okay? 3, 2. Okay, first 5 to comment Lifeline Rehabilitation Center with our Go Signal, syempre, will get a chance to win a free consultation voucher. Thank you so much dahil bigay ito na Lifeline Rehabilitation Center sa VG8 Radio. So, guys, 3, 2, 1, comment down below. Ayan, kailangan mo nyo ba ng background music para mas ma-entice kayo to join? Ayan. 3, 2, 1, go! Comment kayo Lifeline Rehabilitation Center. Ayan. Sige na guys, huwag na kayo mahiya. Uy! And there you have it, we have one from Pija. Congratulations. Si Brian.
mali!
Di ko to
Mali
malala.
spelling, wait lang.
Teka lang ha.
Siyempre, para ma-boost sila na mag-comment, diba?
Oo. Ulitin mo. Kailangan
Wait
correct
lang.
spelling eh. Sige, go. Grabe naman yun, oh. Guys, alam ko marami pa sa inyong nanonood. So, huwag na lang kayo mahiya mag-comment. Comment nyo na lang naman yung Lifetime
ayan.
Rehabilitation Center.
Copy-paste na lang yan, guys.
Ayan, sige please.
Para
Oo.
Wait lang. Para may magka-comment din eh. Isa.
Hala, ako yun, VG8 Radio. Hindi ko na-change yung user. Pero ako po yan. Okay, hindi. Pero sige, yung mga first 5, pa-prioritize
Ayan,
naman natin.
Wait lang, may share si Papa Lem.
Ano yan? Pwede na kami. Alam nyo ba, we have a VOTI coordinator who just got a mental health problem, went missing for a while, and puti na lang nahanap na. Thank you for not giving up on this advocacy. We need to strengthen giving safe spaces for our friends. Aww. Ayan. Gusto ko si Fatin yung mag-aww. Ayan, anyway. Ayan, from Jojit. Ayan, nag-reply na rin siya. Congratulations.
Kailangan ba may sharer badge?
Hindi naman na. Gusto ko lang, okay, and open to anyone who will join. Papa lang Ferlina, just don't mention it. Uy! Si Mommy! Sige, hindi na ako sasali. Kay Mommy na lang. Ayan, Lifeline Rehab. Meron, ilan na to? 1, 2, 3, 4. Isa na lang, no? Tama ba? 1 na lang. Sige, we'll keep that na lang muna. Siguro sa next episode. Transferable, di ba? Fatin. Pwede sa next episode. Extended. Fatin. Next episode.
Pwede
Ayan,
daw.
Ayan. Yay! Thank you, Fatin. Okay na. Fatin, bye-bye. Okay, thank you so much, Lifeline Rehabilitation Center, for being so generous. And
Ay, may
thanks
kinoment
to
si
you.
Papa Lem kanina.
Gusto ko yung may phone patch ka. So, nasa backstage na si Fatin. Papa Lem, huwag mo kang binupo ko dito. Hello, Fatin? Hello, Fatin? Nandiyan ka ba? Papasok ka ulit? Hindi na, sige na. Patulog ka na, Char. Ayun na, bye-bye na. Thanks everyone for watching. Good night. Salamat kasi pinili nyo kami makasama tonight. And, wow, Char. Ito, if you'd like to promote, go ahead, Brian.
Would
The
like to
following.
promote the Creative Voices Productions, the Creative Sound Studios, Voice from Home, and the Voice Master channel. Ayan, so we are inviting everyone to ako muna. To follow me sa social media accounts ko. ViBryan Voice sa aking Facebook page, sa aking YouTube ViBryan Voice, TikTok ViBryan Voice, Kumu ViBryan Voice, aking Instagram Mr. BD Perez. How about you, partner?
Yes, and again, guys, huwag niyo kakalimutan to like and follow Lifeline Rehabilitation Center. And for my social media accounts, please like my Facebook page. It's Kate Evans Host Voiceover Artist. You can follow me on Instagram at Kathleen Dev, and I'm also on TikTok. And thanks everyone for watching. Please like and follow VG8 Radio's Facebook page because that would really help us and our fellow voice mates. And of course, sa aming sponsor tonight, subscribe to Papa Lem TV
Papa Lem
official
TV.
YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Papa Lem, for the food
Thank
panda
you
vouchers.
po.
There
And
you
of
go,
course,
para-
guys,
Yes.
abangan nyo yung mga susunod naming episodes kasi, ayan, palapit na ang end ng 2020 and konting episodes na lang tayo dahil minsan lang tayo mag-air every month. So, abangan nyo yung mga susunod nating episodes kasi malapit na ang buwan kung saan kailangan tayo ay mananatiling masaya. Okay? Because December is the most wonderful time of the year. Okay ka na ba, partner?
Oo, okay lang. Bumibigay. Antok na si Crowd. Antok na. Ayan. Thank you everyone. Good night. See you next
Bye.
episode. Bye-bye. Sige. Bye-bye na. Tulog na kayo. Good night, everyone.